So, welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest labor right alive and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Now, guys, wanna know me? Me always do research because me always try to find something that is hidden. Now, I stumbled upon an article today, you know. I stumbled upon an article today and I went to read it, and during the 2007 um after the 2007 election, after we won that election, Bruce Golding at the time would have been prime minister, and we had started some reforms, to bolster local government. Big up in a Chad Cohen, big up yourself. She wrote a live on YouTube for me there. See? And guys, like up a live over TikTok, please. See? So under the leadership of Bruce Golding, they would have sought to make some adjustment to the Local Government Act. The PNP would have returned to power and they would have completed it and they would have taken the credit for a lot of it. Some of it they changed. Like there was a rule where if you were mayor and say a councillor died, right? And when that councillor died, a by-election is called. And should you, who were mayor at the time, should your councillor that you put up lose and you lose control, over control, you would have to give up the mayorship. However, the PNP at the time changed that rule, right? And said, no, if there's a mayor sitting already, that mayor have to remain. So no see what going on Clarendon now, it is the PNP doing. They changed the rule that the mayor should remain seated even if they somehow have a majority. They did that to suit themselves. See? Guys, over YouTube, please like the live. See? Liking the live promotes the live so others can see the live. See? So persons over YouTube, watching over YouTube, like the live, please. I'm going to roll out the shout out now on TikTok. I don't know as usual, I have to shout out my people them. Guys over YouTube, comment so I can shout out now because I can't soon now. So if you no comment, I can go now shout out. Stanislaw, big up yourself over YouTube. Ivan, big up yourself. Dian, big up yourself. Frank Rad, big up yourself, Labor Yard, Darker Shade. Cara, big up yourself. Vote Del Rise slowly, big up yourself. Maxine Anderson, big up yourself. P. Byrne, big up yourself. Carmen Mullins, big up yourself. What is that? Eman's Tour and Transport, big up yourself. Patricia Dan, big up yourself. Minnie, big up yourself. Veda Kirk Williams, big up yourself. Andrea Lewis, big up yourself. Daphine Boy, big up yourself. Kick Fitter, big up yourself. Norman Williams, big up yourself. Gary Taylor, big up yourself. Sania, big up yourself. Mr. TikTok Boss, big up yourself. Lily Daly, big up yourself. Love, big up yourself. The person we just have a dot, big up yourself. Laura, big up yourself. Lamar, big up yourself. Rudolph Graham, big up yourself. See? Capo Blender over YouTube, big up yourself. Guys, there's 27 of you over YouTube watching now. Please just give the live a like. That helps to promote the live. Please. See? And for the persons who always coming on my live, I comment all kind of gay bullshit, you are now filtered. So if you comment nothing gay, I can't see it. So, take that. Anyways, people, so I've stumbled across a document and I will read that document in short order. Chad Cohen said, bro, we come from the same parish but different constituency. Alright. Which constituency in Molan are Danny? We want to keep the whole of Westmoreland. We don't want to give up none night. See? Witness sexy, big up yourself in a girl. See? In Jamaica, we have a political party who, in my estimation, should go extinct. And that party is called the People's National Criminal Organization. You know, we see Mocha is investigating them as a criminal enterprise, you know, as an organized gang and organized criminals. See? They try to silence our Prime Minister and try to maim him, you know, try to dismantle his character and say that he's a criminal when it is actually them. Over 1 billion Jamaican dollars have gone missing under the People's National Criminal Organization. Oh, yeah, they are Betheltown, Chad Cohen. Alright, big up the Betheltown people, them, you know. Make certain you tell them about the Dutch. You know, share your life to your friend them. Keisha CL DUJON is not so clear on YouTube. I don't know how I go on. Maybe through me I move. Because I see myself in a HD. See? But anyway, it soon come forward. I same thing that me yesterday. And in short order. I turn on some light and see if it's a lighting issue. Hold on. Give me a second there, guys. Turn on some light. Why? Tell me if you don't see me better, you know. Better yet, I put it in front of me. Tell me if you don't see me better, you know. Boy, cute. Yo, I saw me cute, dog. Ja. You see me? Anyways, Maestro Morris, big up yourself and my father. See? Yugita, say hi to John and family. Just stop by to say hi. Happy Sabbath. Blessing to you and family. Blessing as we go through this new year. Everyone. Alright, big up yourself, Yugita. See, if I say you pronounce it. So, don't tell me if you don't see me properly over YouTube, you know. See? Keisha laugh. Keisha love. Kayasko, big up yourself and I'm just see a puppy. See? Big up all of the PNP them that's watching from the For You page over TikTok. See? Laugh out loud. Me have to go change my name. I am not a man. Ras. Alright, change the name. I think we have a maestro over TikTok, so I thought it was him. You know? Big up yourself. So I'm going to get in an article, guys. I'm going to read the article for you. And we're going to point out some discrepancies. And we're going to point out some things. It is a long article. So, wanna bear with me. I might have to repeat some things because I'm a little bit dyslexic, guys. So I say sometimes I read what I don't see. But I can't read. So I say big up, you know, my father, Boss Jordan, big up yourself. Easy Maris, big up yourself as well, my G. See? Guys over YouTube, please, me I beg you, like up the live. See? So I came across an article. This article was published on the 21st of February 2024. So this was last year. 21st of February. Who remember when the election was last year? Which date? See? Now, the article is called Amanda Audit Expose Shortfall within Municipal Corporations. See? The number is not active right now. See, I come on the phone with the number depon. I did the start on this phone and I end up on start on the phone. So unless you don't want to bear with me, I'm going to go on the phone and then you can call the number. See? K Bless Love, good evening, big up yourself. See? So the article states that there are several municipal corporations, where some discrepancies are coming up. Lo and behold, Westmoreland would have to be one of them. We don't know why Westmoreland have to always in a mal have this like up the like up the live over there, man. See? And share the live, guys, to a friend over YouTube. The people them over TikTok, me have 124 people on the For You page, and me have another 52 persons watching live. See? So persons watching on TikTok. So when I share out the live over YouTube, we give out the information to the people them. See? The application management and data automation Amanda system. See? The management process for planning and development projects in municipalities and associate agencies, including the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, is bedeviled by human error and limited usage, says a recent report by the Auditor General. So this was done last year, this audit. May I break up over YouTube? Don't tell me if you not hear me on TikTok. Because I realize I lose some people a while ago on TikTok as well. So don't tell me if you not hear me over TikTok, please. You not hear me? YouTube, you not hear me? TikTok, you not hear me? Tell me if you not hear me now. Well, if you not respond, that means you not hear me. And if you not respond, that means you not hear me then. See? Or maybe there's a delay. I don't know. You not hear me, YouTube? Blessings in a Sydney. I mean Cindy, sorry. Okay, you not hear me over YouTube. TikTok, you not hear me? Labor Yard, you not hear me? Alright, you not hear me over YouTube. I wait for them over TikTok. I'm there on an orange signal on TikTok. Okay, them say them I hear me now. Yes, them I hear me. Alright, so let's get into the article. See? We're going to go over the starting statement. See? Application management and data automation Amanda system. The management process for planning and development projects in municipalities and associate agencies, including the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, is bedeviled by human errors and limited usage, say a recent report by the Auditor General. See? The system was implemented between 2007 and 2015 at a cost of $87.9 million. In 2007, the Jamaica Chambers of the initiative, a project identifying impediments to development, among them was the long approved process for development projects. So let's read that over. See, in 2007, the Jamaica Chamber of Commerce with the USAID initiative, a project identifying impediments to development. See, among them was the long approved process, or the long approval process, for development. So we know the Prime Minister talk about the procurement process now, it'll take too long. So it was the same thing that was happening in the municipal corporation. Things that take too long. See? When I tell me when you not hear me, you know, have to make me know when you not hear me, so I not continue to read. See? One solution was Amanda, which allows tracking and monitoring of development projects. See? From the stage of application in local municipalities to process through other agencies. So they developed a system that would track, the work of the municipality, whatever they needed to approve, whatever needed approving, they would track that work. And from the start, from the inception stage to the finishing stage. See? In a review completed between 2016 and 2021, only 51% of the application were actually closed out or completed on the system. Some municipality had worse records than others. So the government developed a system where things should go through to make it transparent and to make it better. And municipalities were not using that system. They were sticking to their old ways. This is what the article is saying. And lo and behold, the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation would have been one of the unscrupulous and the criminal municipalities. Anyways, let us read further. Overall applications completed within the 90-day period were less than 40%. So let's read that again. Overall applications completed within the 90-day period were less than 40% of the limited number entered on the development approval system. See? So less than 40% of what should have gone through the system is going through the system. See? In the case of NIPA, the absence of a disaster recovery plan to gain lost data was highlighted as well, while cybersecurity risks were also reviewed. The Amanda software was first implemented in the local authorities slash municipalities throughout the island in 2009 through the collaborative work of the Cabinet Office, the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development. See? And this is why I'm telling you yesterday, say, the money that the parish council get, the parochial revenue fund, it must go to them because it goes through this system. See? So we have clarity, right? In the report published in late 2022, anyway, somebody just messaged me say we would look good together. So I that this chat me. Anyways, in the report published in late 2022, it was pointed out the audit revealed that the Amanda system controls were lacking as key data inputting were not validated to ensure the accuracy and completeness of the system records. See? So let us read that again. In the report published in late 2022, so this is 2 years ago, it was pointed out the audit revealed that the Amanda system controls were lacking as a key data input were not validated to ensure the accuracy and completeness of the system records. See? So they found a fault within the software. Big up yourself in a Jamaica 87. See? And guys, whoever is not following Jamaica 87 on YouTube, please do so. He's one of the warriors. He's one of the general in our army. And we can't make them boy they over there, so rear admiral them from out of Batty Brigade. We can't make them come take over space. See? Something is going on TikTok, guys. I don't know how I go on, but something is going on. I continue I go up on a yellow signal and I continue to lose the audience. So now share up the live now, guys. Share out the live and like up the live. See? The auditor, all right. The Auditor General also said, we also determined that the Amanda software was not fully utilized in the processing of developing application. So the Auditor General found out that the municipal corporations were not using the actual software to develop, things. And something must be put in law now to make certain that if the government imposes something that they should use to govern and to show transparency, they must use it. And if in any case it is found not to be used, something must be done about it. See? The Auditor General Office also said, we also determined that the Amanda software was not fully utilized in processing of development application. In addition, general IT controls relating to backup, logical access, and cybersecurity were designed, but in some instances were ineffective. See, are ineffective. The purpose of the audit was to check for effective control efficiencies and information processing to meet users' requirements. The first findings were weak controls over the completeness and accuracy of the Amanda information. Applicants' data, such as names, contact details, and address and taxpayer registration number TRN, were captured on a standard form before inputting. See? However, there were no manual or automated controls in place to ensure the accuracy of the information accordingly. Inaccurate, incomplete, and contradictory records were identified, reflecting the circumvention of critical due diligence step in the development approval stage. So let's read that over again. However, there were no manual or automated controls in place to ensure the accuracy of information. So here you have a municipal corporation who is dealing with persons application for whether building or whatever they do in the municipality. You know, there were no there was nothing in place to check the accuracy of making sure persons are filling out the applications properly. So I guess that's probably why a lot of the application was not going through, or them just a sit down on them, which I believe they're just sitting on them, because if I was to do something in the municipality, I would make sure to fill out that document properly. What say Uno? Just reading where a blogger say Norman Scott showing $300,000 a week partner from taxpayer money. That's why Spanish Town so nasty. But Norman Scott I get millions of dollars, man, and Norman Scott probably having a little business. How Norman Scott fair to a partner? That not sound right. Huh? When I hear me over TikTok, tell me if you not hear me, guys. The report also said that efficiencies expected were not realized in the Amanda software. It was discovered that the system created to archive the development approval in 90 days were not being fully utilized due to administrative and technological challenges, leading to manual process being used concurrently. So I guess they identify that something was wrong with the system, guys, but it served them better to manually fill out the form and to manually collect anything with them collect and put it through the system that the government provide, because we don't know say if you go to the system, government are gonna know how much money gone through, and people can't get to put their hand in a cookie jar, A review of the system as used between January 2016 to December 2021 revealed that 24,000 718 or 73% of 34,043 applications reportedly received were entered, while only 12,710 or 51% were closed out or completed on the system. So them receive 73% of documents and them only process 51% of those 73,000 documents through the system. The rest of them go through manually. See? We found that Portmore St. Catherine and Westmoreland Municipal Corporation or municipal councils least use the system. Pardon. Sorry, guys. We found that Portmore St. Catherine and Westmoreland Municipal Councils least use the system, with only 5, 27, and 40% of applications being entered respectively into the system. So Westmoreland is not using the system, guys. St. Catherine Portmore is not using the system, because it served them better not to use the system. You know, and you know that hear me point out things what happened in a Westmoreland over time. See? Closeout closeout rates were even lower, with records of 2, 7, and 23% respectively. Entry rates were higher for St. Anne's, Hanover, and St. Mary, as the total number of applications received, as well as applications from prior years, were entered. The audit determined that only 9,599 applications, or 39%, of the 24,000 we mentioned before, application entered was completed in the 90-day period. So what this is saying that they are getting the applications. A lot of the applications are not being processed through the system that the government said it should process. One. Two, not only that this is not going through the system that the government say it should go through, they are also sitting on previous years. It is not being processed in the 90-day period that it should be processed, guys. See? So, guys on YouTube, and like up a live for me. See, 21 I know over them, I'm supposed to have 21 like. See? So, like up a live now, sir. Pardon. Please, like up a live, guys. See? When I hear me about TikTok, I don't know why I'm continuously dip on a yellow signal for some reason. On a continuous basis. And I have just hit 10k likes on TikTok, guys. So big up to everybody that is liking up the live. All for manners and respect. See? Let's get into it. The Auditor General report says of note of the 12,710 application closed in the Amanda system, 76% were closed in the 90-day period. Municipal Council with the highest degree of closed application in less than 90 days were Chilani, St. Thomas, and Manchester, with completion rates of 86, 83, and 61% respectively. Analysis showed that St. Elizabeth, St. Mary, and Westmoreland had the lowest closeout rate and the Amanda. So everything that is bad, Westmoreland in a eh? Everything that is bad, Westmoreland is in a hit. See? Westmoreland had the lowest closeout rate and Amanda system with 50, 52, 47, and 19% respectively of the closed application completed within 90 days. See? The Auditor General report said that due to underutilization, the expected benefits of Amanda were not being realized. You know, The report also called for improvement in disaster management planning, and we know the Prime Minister did a lot of work with that during just before burial. We expect NIPA to have a documented DPR or DRP to maintain the continuity of the development approval process, and its backup policy was not approved by management. In addition, the backup plan was outdated and needed updating, and identification of responsibility personnel. A time lapse in backup might result in delay in the restoration process. It is noted. Now, these are just what I'm talk about vulnerability in our system. But for the most part, the system should have worked, and the councils are purposely not putting through application through that system. Now, make us shift the topic a little bit, guys. So, a lot of us would have seen the news this morning or yesterday, but I saw an article this morning where it says that over $1 billion has gone missing under the guise and under the leadership of Norman Scott, who I was just told is throwing $300,000 a week partner. See? Stacy said me a cut out. What want to say over YouTube? Am I cutting out over there? Look like I'm going back on a green signal. You tell me if you not hear me. Oh, my is still orange. Yeah, I can't bother with the sitting here sometime, you know. Okay. So I guess it is working, but for some people it a chip out. I don't know why. See? Now, as Jamaicans, you know, we are used to a way of life where we believe that, you know, we should pay for kickbacks and purses. Every little thing we check out we hand basically. See? As a man say rare, your hand check out. This is how we operate as Jamaicans. Now, it is time for us to move from that system now. It is time for us to do the right thing. You know, it is time for us to queue for stuff. And I say queue, you know, join the line and wait for stuff. See? For too long we have endured with a culture where you must check out your hand, you must see. This is why we have so much PNP arguing on the internet now that, you know, Andrew Holness policies are not working. And the reason why they're saying Andrew Holness policies are not working is because they can no longer check out their hand and Andrew Holness oblige them with 5,000 Jamaican dollars. For every 5,000 Jamaican dollars that you collect, that is 5,000 Jamaican dollars being taken away from building a road or building a hospital or building even a school, you know, or a clinic or do something that will help everybody as a collective. See? So you would have PNPs, PNP bloggers, you know, I just passed them before I came live, I passed them, you know, and Sean Storm live, you know, carrying on with themselves, you know, and they're arguing and their argument points are mostly about, you know, not gaining anything financially, you know, nothing go on in Jamaica because they can no longer grease their palms, you know. This is the word from Jamaicans. Nothing go on, you know, and then they negate to see. I don't know if they're neglecting to see, you know. They are refusing to see, as a matter of fact. The goat man, the ram goat man, the pork jed, and the PNP side, that goes by the name Crawford would have told us many, many moons ago that, you know, PNP see out of them bad eye. See? So them not see nothing what go on them eye, them foggy. See? Today we have a lot to celebrate in a nation like Jamaica. You know? Many of us would have grown up, many of us would have born and grown up in a Jamaica where essentially we are not used to anything. We are not used to having anything. You know? It's only the rich people them did have it. You know? And to see a Jamaica now where everybody can almost shop online. Almost everybody can shop online now and get them thing. See? Everybody can go buy one vehicle now. Everybody can go buy a bike now. Jamaica is that upgraded now. See? So when I hear PNP on the live saying that, you know, nothing go on and Jamaica gone to eat dog and crime and violence and you know, I was down there in April last year, and I was down there in June and July last year again. And for the most part, you know, it felt so peaceful. You know, it felt so peaceful. I saw persons out in the street again playing football. I saw persons sitting beyond 9 p.m. playing dominoes again. You know, and I am confident that one day Jamaica will be at a place where, you know, it will be safe again. You know, we'll be partying through the night again. Well, maybe not party through the night again, because the Noise Abatement Act. But, you know, the government is aspiring to set up party zones far away from people's homes so we can party right through the night. You know, I am sure I'm not being naive when I say to you guys that killings will continue. That will forever happen. But we are going to scale it right down. Now, you know, people are getting a conflict. People are always do what people do. The great United Kingdom of Britain, Great Britain, people get murdered here. You know? The great United States of America, people get murdered here. Places that are strict like Dubai and Singapore and the United Arab Emirates. Those places are strict places and persons still get murdered. You know? So, do we want to bring it down to a level? Most definitely. Will we get murders out of our society? Most definitely not, because we are human beings and we will always forever be in conflict. Can we get conflict down to a level? Most certainly. Yes, we can. See? And we have to play our part as well, Jamaicans. You know, when you see something I go on, instead of take out on the phone and a video and I say, yeah, the boy fuck him up. And Ray, sorry to all I elder them. See? Instead of do that, take out the phone and call 119. 119 on the number 911. 119. See? And get the police upon the scene. See? I mean, I advise nobody if you go part in a fight, because you might go part fight and dead. So you call the police. See? We have to play our part as citizens as well. See? And we have to learn that, Jamaicans. This is how we have to go get, you know, and stave down. Get down, look at conflict. And when you see your neighbors, them are arguing in a community, get up Sunday morning, everybody are wash and look at gospel for your play, look at peace in a community. When you hear your neighbor, them say, who fi suck out what? Call the police. See? Make the police come and tell them to tap in eyes, and if they not tap in eyes, lock them up. We have to get to the society there. Also, we must set an example to the children them. And also when the children them go beyond our example, when the children then go beyond our example and go bully people pitney in school and kill people pitney, we must lock them up and dash a key. That is how we'll send the message to the other parents. You know? Now they will take heed and they will see to it that their children are in the best behavior. Else they will go to prison for the rest of their life. It's simple as that. And parents who love their children are gonna make certain say the children them do what them supposed to do. When I was going to school, my father searched my bag all the time to see why I hit. See? So I don't know what I go on with the parents them nowadays. Separate and aside from that, we must continue to applaud the Jamaica Constabulary Force. I have not checked the stats yet. Yesterday I was told that 54 Jamaicans have been murdered so far, you know, in the little 10 day in a new year, you know. But we know say last year the PNP then sent out the dregs go do mass shooting. See? And bring up the figures. But we still managed to get it down to a level. So just imagine how much life we could have saved if them never do that. See? Also, we must big up Dr. Nigel Clark. When Dr. Nigel Clark was leaving, we had an uproar. A lot of us felt like when we lost a family member, when a family member died, But no, we're not really hearing anybody talking about it so much. So I want to send massive respect to Dr. Nigel Clark, you know, who had brought back Jamaica from the precipice of destruction, and he has done us great service, and I believe on his return to Jamaica, he must be lauded as a national icon, a living national icon. He should be awarded. He had brought Jamaica back from the brinks, or from the brink of collapse. And I'm sure Miss Flavel Williams will be doing a brilliant job. I am sure Dr. Dana Morris will be, Dana Dixon will be doing a brilliant job in her ministry. Pernell Charles continue to reform, you know, NI and social security and whatever he does over there. Matthew Samuda is doing a brilliant job in bringing water to places like Braco in Chilani, where those persons were voting PNP for 50 years and had no water. Can you believe it? You know, big up my MP George Wright down at Westmoreland as well. Big up Danny Lawrence. Big up Molan Wilson. They're all working for their people. George Wright has been on the ground working with his people and working for the people. George Wright had upgraded, have done work on 30 odd roads, in the little 4 years that he has been in post. I am sure Molan Wilson is doing a lot down there as well. Danny Lawrence in PJ Patterson's old constituency. When PJ Patterson stepped down, that constituency was given to Luther Buchanan, who has miserably failed the people of Eastern Westmoreland, and the Westmoreland people had remained loyal to the PNP for almost 50 years, and we have nothing to show for it. Danny Lawrence, who is a son of the soil down there in Westmoreland, Eastern, is actually doing what he can for his people. So we must big him up as well. Kamina Johnson Smith, she has blossomed. I remember when she first took on that role, she was a little bit timid. I don't know if she was nervous or whatever, but she has taken on that role, in the foreign office, and she's in command, and I have great respect for her. You know, I see her as a future leader. A lot of people say, oh, she not gonna take up politics, she not gonna take no seat right there. I see her as a future prime minister even. Maybe she can get Andrew on the seat when in Leffy and install her in. Who else? Juliette Colbert Flynn. She's doing a lot of work behind the scenes in her ministry. Big up in the police and in the judiciary. And upgrading the thing there. Who else? Would have given Peter the grunting bunting a ras and send him down a South Manchester. Run go down there like when fire there must tail. And he too had failed the people of Central Manchester. And today Miss Crawford, has completely transformed a lot of those places, a lot of those areas. She had done a lot of work in. Um, Flight Green, would have heard him on NNN yesterday. Flight Green, I see as a future leader as well. You know, he has been doing a lot of work in agriculture and fishery, and under his ministry, the last PNP government would have spent, I believe, 300 million agriculture ministry. Under Flight Green, billions of dollars are being pumped into agriculture, to make certain that the Jamaican people So big up Flight Green for doing some brilliant job, are doing a brilliant job in his ministry. Morgan, you know, he would have done. He's the one who initially brought the Jamaica Labour Party and the internet really, you know, and make people like us get inspired. So big up Robert Nesta Morgan for doing that, and he's working in his constituency as well. I am following him. He's laying down new carpet for his in his constituency. You know, and we want to talk about Tamika Davis as well, who completely obliterated Ian's skills and sent him running down a Westmoreland like fire their must tail as well. See, Mr. Mika is facing a lot of challenges up there in Western Hanover as well, especially through the municipal corporation. They are trying to fight against her, but she remains steadfast in her duties and she's delivering for her people up there in Western Hanover. So big up Tamika Davis. See, let's talk about security already, but Horace Chang not only held the security portfolio, but he has done. Alright, my boss, big up yourself, Jamaica 87. See, he has done wonders with the police force. He has brought it back from the brink of collapse as well. When Horace Chang took over the ministry, some work had gone into it because Bobby Montague was making some changes, and Horace Chang has taken it over and he has done a stellar job. And today we have a transformed Jamaica Constabulary Force, one that I would love to be a part of, and I would feel proud, you know. Um, I was going to join years gone by, but I probably wouldn't have stayed because I have seen. So today, in its current form, I think it is a career that one should be proud of. You know, um, the Prime Minister himself did I skip out any? Ed Bartlett has done a stellar job in tourism, taking in millions of US dollars in revenue, So big up to Ed Bartlett and Daryl Vaz, the man we are bringing new bus them coming at place. Big up Daryl Vaz every time. Daryl Vaz have done a brilliant job in his ministry as well. He was a good friend of my uncle Daniel Daz, and you know, so big up Daryl Vaz every time, and big up Mrs. Vaz as well. See, Olivia Babsy Grange, Mama Babsy, we want big up Mama Babsy because she's doing a stellar job as cultural minister as well, and youths. You know, she is doing a stellar job in that industry or in that ministry. Sorry. and we appreciate all of her efforts, you know. Who me a left out, guys? You know, help me with the name them, no, man. Who me a left out? Me call everybody when I cabinet already, you know. Who me not call when I cabinet? Dr. Christopher Tufton. How can I forget him? See? The man who has transformed Jamaica's healthcare. You know, we are building, 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 and reforming. So big up Dr. Christopher Tufton, who has done a stellar job. And before he was healthcare minister, I believe he was at agriculture, and he did a brilliant job there as well. You know, Desmond Mackenzie, local government minister, he has also done a stellar job. So you know, see all of them names I call, these are persons who set example. These are all persons that I can look up to. You know, these are all persons that we can look to and say we are proud to have them there. I don't see an alternative in the PNP. See? Because when you look to remove Andrew Holness and put Mark Golden, yuck, I feel like more vomit. Eh? When I look to remove Horace Chang and put Dayton Camber, scaly face Dayton Camber, yuck, more vomit. Eh? When I look to put Angela Brown teeth in a some big position in a Jamaica, yuck. That is disturbing, brother. See? Prosperity, big up yourself, you know. See? Who else me not call, guys? Who else me not call when I cabinet? Um who else me not call when I cabinet? I did Tamika Davis from Hanover. I believe there's another person from Hanover as well. I forgot what his name is. It's a guy. But he's not in the cabinet. Tamika is not in the cabinet either. But I was calling out persons in the cabinet. Who else in the cabinet? I think I called out pretty much everybody already so far. You know, that was in the cabinet. Um, so yeah, they are doing a stellar job, and we must continue to support them. You know, I am here on a daily basis supporting them. Yes, Lucy Town want clean up just share. The Prime Minister has already said that Lucy, they are abandoning the town and moving it up in the hills. See? So they gonna tear down the town and build road there, so and they move the town go in a hill. In a hillside. See? So I don't know if they're gonna name out the hillside and make it town, or then just like a build it town in a hillside. See? And it makes sense because the sea level rise, and you know, we don't want the people them up on over John. See? Even big up for Rose, you know. And all of the MP them, how can I forget Marlene Malawu Ford? See? She's doing a brilliant job, you know. She's there, you know, in the hustle and bustle, trying to get Jamaica to become a republic. And, you know, she's absolutely beautiful doing it. You know, she strikes me as a very serious woman, but, you know, maybe me I misjudge her. Maybe she's very funny behind the scenes, me don't know, but she strikes me as a no-nonsense female. And, you know, she's very beautiful, and she's doing her job. She's doing a stellar job. And, you know, we appreciate what they are doing for our island nation. You know, we are us labor rights. I can speak for us labor rights. We are very proud people. We want to see our nation build and build to what it should have been. You know, and we know PNP, they're not patriots. Okay, bless you from Hanover. Big up me Hanover people, them, you know. Um, the PNP, they are not patriots. They do not love nation. They have no love for nation. They only love the People's National Criminal Organization Enterprise, who is being investigated by MOCA and FID for organized criminality in Jamaica right now as we speak. You know, those persons only love to, you know, love for their parties. Their love is not for humanity. Their love is not for country. Their love is for party and party only. See? So on YouTube, anyone who can head over TikTok, if you can head over TikTok, please do so. I'll be live on YouTube tomorrow evening, and I'll be live on the right phone tomorrow evening, so we can have the call in. See? So big up on yourself over YouTube. I will continue on TikTok, but I am going to end on YouTube. I have done an hour, so we are ending at 1 hour on YouTube, so it not get too long. See? So big up on yourself, my YouTube family. Same time tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, so most persons I go home. So, we probably can have a fuller show tomorrow. And I will search for something that everybody can interact with. I might do a call in tomorrow and persons just tell me on YouTube how the Prime Minister is performing and how. So we're gonna gauge tomorrow how the Prime Minister is performing and what say you the people. So let's do that tomorrow on YouTube. Sunday, what time down there now? Let me see time at Jamaica now. So it is 4 o'clock now upon the dot, which is 9 o'clock here in Britain. So we're gonna start 4 o'clock upon the dot tomorrow then and just progress into the evening. See? So big up on yourself, my people, on YouTube. Thanks for all the love and support. Continue to tell a friend, to tell a friend. I did Mr. Charles in a couple. I did Mr. Charles. You know? And Mr. Hill, me never do Mr. Hill, but big up Mr. Hill. See? Yeah, I will end on YouTube now. And if persons can head over TikTok, we will continue over there. See? Big up on yourself. Shower labor rights.